All right, let's get clan boss done. Now we got 3 hours, but we'll get demon lord done, and we'll do a hydra. I was kind of defunct last week. I didn't do all my hydra keys until like the last day, so definitely don't want to do that. All right, so basically we're doing anywhere between 34 and 44 million per run here right now. I've got 3 distinct clan boss teams for different setups. Here, you're going to get to see this one. What we are working with here. So let's actually just take you through this. All right, so we got Lydia the Death Siren. You can see perception gear, guys. Perception. So perception gear, so important. Here, we intentionally made her a little bit slower than she could be here because we need her to hit 272 right here because this is a speed tuned team. 2-for-1 speed tune. All right, so let's see. Oh, we still got to put one of these in. And then we have all her skills built out. We really use her for this skill, decrease defense and weaken, so she'll allow our hitters to hit harder. And then strengthen to decrease 25% of the damage coming at us. And we've got increased speed here as well, which is going to help us go 2-for-1. Next up, who is the next up here? Under Priest Brogni. So this is the best champion in the game. He was a fusion back in, I'm going to say May or June last year, and probably the best fusion we've ever had, without a doubt. All right, so reason you see some 5-star gear on here is just to get the speed to where I need it to be, which is 254. Oh, totally forgot to show you Lydia's stats here. So we need high HP, high defense, high, like ridiculously fast speed. If you can get crit rate and crit damage, great. But accuracy and resistance was important for me here because she's built for everywhere. You have a Valkyrie and you don't use her? Are you crazy? Valkyrie is probably the best champion in the game. I don't have her, which is why you don't see her on my screen. Yeah, no, you need to be you need to get that Valkyrie up and running. Because two man-eater setups, great. You can go to 50. But if you had a Valkyrie setup and a damage mitigation team, you could probably go to 100 turns and get way more damage. Yeah, you need to get Valkyrie up and running and get her in a 2-for-1 speed team, much like this one. If I had a Valkyrie, she would go in for Under Priest Brogni, and this would pretty easily be a 1-key team. All right, so we figured her out. We got her. So yet again, perception gear here. Having a good banner is important as well. It's the only way you get to these like insane speeds is to have a good banner. But yeah, you can see the trend here. Obviously, for Under Priest Brogni, you need attack. Yeah, man. I probably will never get a Valkyrie. But when I do, I will be jumping and screaming. That is for sure. Because I would have pulled the best champion in the game. Without a doubt. But yeah, I've never really run an unkillable team. So that's something. But yeah, you can see here the trend. High defense. Okay defense. But we need the high attack here because he's going to extend his shields. We've got high HP, so he can take a hit if needed. And then you can see the masteries here. Everyone kind of goes down to War Master. He goes down to Giant Slayer. He goes down the Giant Slayer because 30% chance, even when he's reflecting damage, of getting that max HP hit. Who's next in here? Kind of forgetting my team. Godseeker and Neri. I got her from a guaranteed legendary event. Here. Trust me, a damage mitigation team is way better than an unkillable team. But it is probably easier to do an unkillable team than it is to do a damage mitigation team like this one. So she's at 255. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of HP. She's a defensive-based champion. So as I said, I love defensive-based champions because it means we can easily kit them out. We don't have to worry about attack at all. Here, I do wish we had some more crit damage on her. You know, her doing some more damage would be a good thing. But not everything is in the cards in terms of this. We've got masteries on here. Kind of everyone's built kind of the same, with the exception of Underpriest Brogni. You're gonna get to see on Hydra team after this for sure. Who is next on here? Oh my goodness, forgetting my team here. Sandlast Survivor. So you can see here, exact same stats. Her speciality is pretty much the Endless Sands. Here, decreased duration of enemy buffs by 1 turn, increased duration of art buffs. This is the exact same skill on Godseeker and Neri. Here, with the exception that she gets a heal on this as well. Yeah, built out pretty well. Main reason I didn't up this. Actually, I don't think there is a main reason I didn't up this. I should bring this to 12. I should bring this to 16. Might as well do it right now because we have an artifact enhancement event going. Let's get this fired up. I'm hoping for some more defense. Defense percentage. Ooh, we can cross our fingers on that one. Crossing our fingers. Come on, fingers crossed. Wow, that's taking a long time. I'm losing a lot of money here. Come on. Oh, more accuracy. Great. Exactly what I needed. No, I actually didn't need any accuracy. All right. Is what it is. All right, so yeah, kind of built almost exactly the same as Godseeker and Neri. Here, or Godseeker is built exactly how she is. Yeah, more built how she is. Yeah, artifact enhancement events is basically get a bunch of 6s, don't level them up, take them to 8, and you'll easily do your artifact enhancement event. Yeah, they're not super difficult if you prepare. Or take a bunch of them to 7, and then you only have to take them to 8 when the artifact enhancement event comes around. Oh wow, that actually is trending to be a really good piece. Let's take that to 12 real quick. If we can get another one right in here, that becomes a pretty good piece. Okay. It's an okay piece now. Take this to 8. Oh, come on. Alright. Not a great piece. I probably will can it, but it's got 17 HP, so maybe not. We'll see. Might be someone I can put that on. Alright, so, well, we're not going to do that. Alright, but you can see the gist here. You know, getting that gear we can get in the forge. Well, taking gear to 16 is expensive, to tell you the truth. I feel like I'm missing somebody here. Oh my goodness. How did I miss Iron Brago? Like literally one of my best champs. I think he's actually one of the best champs in the game, but he's kind of underrated from a lot of people. You get immortal gear from the clan boss. Obviously from the forge. He needs speed. Not too much though. He only needs 218. Yes, 218 exactly. Yeah, so yeah, you definitely want that. Accuracy is important because he is going to be the one providing the increased defense for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Amazing. This also hits like a truck. And then he's going to be providing the decrease attack here if he's under an increase defense. Yeah, so not bad. Also hits pretty hard. Even his molten pummeling hits hard here, but also has, and this is a lot of people don't talk about this, 30% chance when booked to decrease in the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. So he is a buff stripper on his A1, which is insane. Yeah, so yeah, my other team involves Taragi the Frog right here. But yeah, I don't use them on Ultra Nightmare. I tried. They're not consistent. Maybe I just don't have the right gear. Probably I don't have the right gear, most likely. Yeah, not everyone's wearing like the toppest of top gear. There's definitely room for improvement on all of these champions. All right, so how do we have them set up? It's a really weird setup, I do have to say. Here, so Endless Sands first. She's going to be one of the fastest, so that Endless Sands really not going to do too much. But Lydia goes first. So Siren's Wail first. Here, so we can get the strength and increased speed. That's going to allow us to go 2 for 1. We then do nullification. Here, poison sensitivity, block buffs, block active skills. Block buffs is really what we want to get out because I believe he is immune to block active skills and it hits 2 times, so you can't go wrong. This is a weird one here. So having him do Deep Crystal Scourge first, then Cavern's Grasp, then into Resident Glow. Most people do the shield first, followed by Cavern's Grasp. Not me though. And I think that actually might be wrong. I think Cavern's Grasp should go first. I'm going to double check that. We've got Fearless Charge first, followed by Battlestorm, and then Quest for Meaning. So that heals all allies, decreases duration of buffs on enemies, and increases duration of buffs. Alright, so this should be a much cleaner run. Yeah, this should be a much cleaner run. Let's give it a go. Alright, so it should be in tune right around turn number 4 to 6. Can't remember if it was 4 or 6. Yeah, it should turn number 4, I think. And we're not worried about the first couple turns taking a hit or anything like that. We're built sturdy enough to take a few hits. Yeah, what we want to watch is to make sure that we're extending the shields, pretty much everything that we can extend here at the right times, which is turn count number 3, but 4 in our actual turns. And then that Lydia doesn't get dropped in terms of the amount of buffs on her. Oh, I'm assuming 200 plus means like 200 plus speed. Am I right on that there, Ken? Yeah, main, yeah, you can see how this is rolling here. So yeah, this has got the proper rotation now for sure. And Sandlash Survivor is going to be the one taking the stun, which means she's not going to ever get the stun, hopefully, so long as the block debuff stays up for her and she keeps extending it. I have never heard of the law of 200 plus, but I'm assuming that is speed. Yeah, I'm assuming that means speed. I'm assuming so long as you got 200 plus speed, you should have a pretty fast team. That's my thought. But yeah, increased speed definitely helps that quite a bit. Get to over 200. If you have a champion that's at like 190 or below 200. Okay, understandable. So you have plus 200 crit damage, accuracy, and speed with 100% crit rate. And you built a good champion. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I would amend to that you need a champion who has 40,000 plus health and at least 2,500 defense. Higher the better, obviously, for getting through a lot of the high tier content. But yeah, I can understand that thought. 200 plus across the board on the main stats. Yeah, I think it just depends on the champion, really. Whether you're gonna go full tilt or not. Yeah, some champions need all the stats. Some champions just need 2 stats. Champions like Untitled Chapter need every stat. They're same with some of the fusion champions we got last year. Actually, a lot of the fusion champs need all the stats we got last year. Looks like the clan father's not going to be that good, but I'm still going to get him anyway. I'll probably not build him out, but I'll get him anyway. Yeah, Murderink's really good. He's got a lot of like crazy champions, so he definitely falls into, and he's got a lot of like gear that he's farmed. So he, like him and a lot of the other content creators out there, definitely fall into just not being in the mid game anymore. They really don't have a good understanding of the mid game battle anymore. But yeah, he's definitely pretty good. Like he's probably one of the better ones. I'd say Stu Gaming's probably really good as well to watch if you're more mid game or early gamer. Those two guys don't have too much flourish, which is great. Unlike like Ash or something like that. I hear, but Ash is still pretty good on the information side if you can get through all the fluff in his videos. But I like watching Ash. Yeah, so this should go. This is a pretty steady team. Now, if I could get this team to doing, 1 million damage per key, then we're bowling. And I think the next goal for me is to get a 3-for-1 team, or get a team that we could do counterattack with, and a 2-for-1 team, which would probably be the best. Yeah, I don't watch Murderink as much. Sad to say that, actually. I do watch him a bit, though, but not as much. Maybe I should watch him more. Yeah, really only when he puts out like something on a champion that I need some advice on there. But yeah, most of the top content creators I don't really watch as much as you guys should. My thought is this particular run gets to about 40 mil. But you never know. It could go off the rails pretty easily here too. If the boss starts crit. Yeah, I think Murder Inc. knows what he's doing for sure. Now, without a doubt. Like, I like his stuff. I think I could probably watch him. I still need a little fluff in my videos, I do gotta say. But, yeah, he knows what he's doing. I like watching Scratch AK-47. He's got a little bit of fluff, enough to keep me interested. You know, a little bit of jokes here and there, but otherwise he puts out some really good content. For sure. And his videos are not too long. I realized when I first started doing YouTube, my videos were quite long here, and yeah, it was just pretty tough. I started trying to shorten them, and got a lot more views since then. But yeah, Murder Inc.'s in a crazy clan, without a doubt. They're all like ridiculous spenders, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely hard for the ridiculous spenders to look at it from the free-to-play. Oh, wow, this team might go off the rails. This team might go off the rails. Are you kidding me with the crits? Ooh, 2 for 1 might be the only thing that saved us here. Yeah, the 2 for 1 is what saved us here. Wow, that could have been really bad. Nice. Alright. I like how you are, Ken. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I find a lot of guys like yourself like watching my stuff here, because I do put out quite long videos there, but I've started to break up some of my live streams into like little videos, and that's doing pretty well. Just stream, just for like stream YouTube strength or whatever. But yeah, some of my longer videos, if you go and look at my history, I've got some like 6-hour videos out there. A lot of my videos, older videos, were like 20 to 40 plus minutes. I try to keep it under 15 now, as much as I can, other than when I'm live streaming. Of course, I can go for a couple hours when I'm live streaming for sure. Well, I'm streaming to both right now, Twitch and YouTube here, and then I'll break this video up through editing and probably put it out over the next couple of days as smaller videos, for sure. This is Ultra Nightmare, my friend. This is Ultra Nightmare. This is a 2-key. It's a very consistent 2-key team. It almost went off the rails though, a little earlier, because we got some crits from the big boss here. But we are able to survive and persist. In Nightmare, I do way more damage than this. I'm probably running about 70 million, anywhere between 70 and 130 million on Nightmare. It's what I wish I was doing in Ultra Nightmare, of course, but you know, it's what it is. Just don't have the gear yet. Yeah, Nightmare's gonna be about speed, man. Just gotta get that speed on 2 for 1 ratio. If you can get Lydia, you can get like anyone who can do a speed boost. So you could do like Seeker if you needed to. Gets the turn meter boost. Yes, it's good. You could even do what's his face? Archmage Helmet if you finished normal. Doom Tower. All right, so all in all, a pretty good run here. It's all messed up in terms of speed now, but pretty good run here. Yeah, about 40 million is what we thought it was going to be. Oh, might get to 40 million. Oh, almost got there. Almost got there.